All right. Oh, wow. Is the game really completely quiet? Nothing? No music? Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. We're playing Noita. At this game, well, I guess I can talk about it a bit more in detail later, but there may be some problems. um, potentially, potentially. Hopefully I won't mess with the stream too much. How about I just open the game? We're here. Let me know if the audio is good. There's not much going on now, but here's some sound. Yeah, we're just gonna. I have snow. I don't think it's very useful to have. I don't know if it does anything. But hello everyone, just joining in. I feel like I saw something happen up here. Of course, there's not gonna be anything. I've already played this game a bit, actually a lot. I got a little bit carried away. But there's not many paths. Because at first I got the game and I was like, well, maybe I'll wait to play this for the stream. And I was like, well, I'll play it a bit to see if it works, you know, to test it out. And I actually learned a lot about how the game kind of doesn't work. It might be a little bit broken. I hope it doesn't cause too many problems. This is neat. You know, let's get rid of the snow. Be gone. Excuse me. This starter spell, Energy Sphere, it's pretty strong. In the beginning. There we go. I just want to have some water. Usually the best thing to have. Water potion. So I'm probably gonna play pretty slowly. Oh goodness. Don't mind the explosions. Get used to explosions if you're not familiar with this game. Oh, hi. There's a lot of stuff blows up. That acid, yeah. Maybe we'll just stay away from that. I think that actually, like, trying to figure out how this game works was the most fascinating part. I'm still learning, of course. Everyone is still learning. What is my goal, though? What do I want to do? I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, another energy sphere. Is this better? Marginally. Yeah, it's better. Mana's good too. Put yourself and it's funny, or explode yourself and it's annoying. Actually gonna head over to the right side of this area. Not that way. No, actually not this way at all. Yeah, actually, I didn't want any open paths. Okay, there's some explosives. Get back here. That was like the worst spot. It's fine, we got another. That's better. A little bit. Yeah, we're fine. Oh! These guys like to stack up on each other. So it looks like there's only one. Gold delivery service. Excuse me. Can you slow down a little bit? This game can be pretty quiet sometimes, but the music mostly picks up whenever there's stuff going on. If you're fighting enemies. Game you gave up on? When you have this, which is a very good weapon. Just kidding. I missed. Yo, slow down. This one does have a bit of inaccuracy, so it's not just my bad aim. I mean, that's how it is with roguelikes, huh? Sometimes they are kind of chaos, but I think I like that. I mean, I like Spelunky, so it's like consistent. The chaotic games, but I feel like eventually, you know, if you change your playstyle, if you're just more careful and like try to predict like what could go wrong, what is dangerous in this situation, that might not be initially obvious. Like me standing on that explosive, not a great idea. That gold, yeah, that gold is gone. I don't want to leave yet. New Guardian skip? I hope it's not the, like, bat spear thing that I saw. Here, let me use the tablet. Nice. Oh, that's good. These spark bolts, they're actually stronger if you stack them together like this. I'll explain that later because I can, but that has potential. That has potential. Bat Spear in the Guardians, that is actually what you use. Is it fast? It didn't look very fast. It looked like it would take quite a while to set up, and I mean, compared to Hazer Skip, I guess that's a lot of acid down there, or that was down there. I guess Hazer Skip is pretty slow. It doesn't take too much to beat it. Or is it just that it wasn't really the skip that made the difference, but there's some stuff in here. Like the run was good, it just happened to use a funny skip at the end. Oh, these guys are all trapped. That's unfortunate for you. And they're all burning. Which is actually good. Because they drop more money when they die from the environment. Dynamite I prefer over bombs. Oh, you can't get a hazer. Or, yeah? So if you go back to sub-training from the start, you don't go through drainage system, so you can't pick up a hazer. Okay. There is a Hazer in Farmeries somewhere, but it's probably way out of the way. And you basically want to go, like, right from the beginning. Go straight to Subterranean. But it's only a matter of time until someone uses Rock Skip. It's inevitable. Every category. That's a lot of damage. Oh, health upgrade. What a nice spot I found myself in. These guys are pretty healthy. I would like to go down there. As long as you're covered in water or blood, fire is not really a problem. Don't worry about it. I think I can go now. 600 gold. So you're basically exploring for wands for gold. So the next area you're as prepared as possible. What is that, copper? More spark bolts sounds kind of appealing. So I could buy like 2 or 3 of these, I think. Actually, I wonder. These add a lot of cast delay on their own. So it actually doesn't make a huge difference. I guess I could like do this. Mana is a problem there. So I'm gonna be tinkering with wands a lot. Actually, let's look at the perks. These are kind of mid. I guess this is like just kind of convenience. These aren't really useful. I mean, this one, I don't really like any like summons, any like minions. They kind of are like distracting, like in the way. And apparently this guy's dangerous too, actually. And this one is like a good and a bad thing. Like if it's like toxic sludge, and you can get rid of that really quickly. But if it's like if it's a buff potion, then it will also wear off quickly. I guess most of the time you're dealing with negative effects instead of positive effects. You know, sure. It's bad for like fire resistance, though. I would think I want to buy this because these are all useful. Even if the wand is great. If it's a shuffle wand, it's basically useless unless you're just using it to like do one projectile type quickly. If you want to make anything more interesting, then you gotta. Could I do this? So I'm hoping that this one big, like, shotgun. It's like decent. I mean, this is pretty good too, right? And it's more accurate, longer range. I'll probably hold on to these. These can be useful. This can definitely be useful. In terms of stats, I guess I'll hold on to this one. I'm very familiar with this game. Maybe too familiar. I mean, it's one of those games where I knew about it for a long time and I watched reviews about it, but I'm only just now playing it for myself. So in terms of like experience with playing the game, it's very low, but then like knowledge about the game is like somewhat higher. I'm like that with a lot of games. How's this wand? It's really bad. I think this is the best. Yeah, this is the next best wand. So I'll put this here so I can hold on to it. And these two wands I wouldn't mind getting rid of. Fresh spells. I think that any time, I mean, this is just like what I like to do. Anytime I watch someone play a game or do some sort of activity, it's an opportunity to learn about it. To like try to improve just from observation. Let's upgrade immediately. I guess that's nice. I guess not everyone is like that though. If you just want to like relax, just watch because it's fun. But I'm always thinking like, what would I do in this situation? I'm kind of dropping really quickly. Head back up. Like to see what other people are doing. Be like, oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll try that too. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm not gonna use the wand itself. So I like to like have slots open. Like these are the only two wands I was actually thinking about using. The other two are just like I can replace them and pick up new wands, new spells. If you try to use all of your slots, then you're not going to be able to pick up anything new without losing something you already have. I could have just let them die to the fire. How reactive everything is. I like the environment a lot. Actually, okay, this game is really good. And I think I didn't completely appreciate how good the game was until I actually played it. And I was like, wow, this game is like kind of amazing. Okay, I guess I'll just dig for this. And that ends up happening for a lot of games where I'm like, oh yeah, that's neat, and then I play it and it's like, or I get more familiar with it in some way. Like, oh, this game is actually very, very high quality. Oh, thank you for the shotgun. Straight to the face. I don't think so. This is like kind of an underwhelming high recharge time. I guess it has more slots. You know, sure. I'll replace this one. Like those little particles like don't actually do anything. If you think it wasn't limited, yeah, that's a roguelike thing. They don't want to give you health easily. It's like a resource you gotta spend carefully. Although, you know, you don't choose when you spend it. You just know that doing anything is a risk. And the moment your health gets low, you need to like get out of there as soon as possible. There are ways to heal. I'd say the most consistent way early on is by getting a pheromone potion. Because there's an enemy that heals its teammates, which usually means it heals other enemies, but if you can use pheromones to like basically bring it to your team, it will heal you instead. That's like a somewhat uncommon enemy that only shows up until some of the later areas. I could take this. Oh, you can actually see liquid fire and oil. I guess it is just another potion, right? It's cool that you can actually pick it up and it's just another potion like the rest, you know? It's not like a special projectile. But I think it depends on how you're playing the game. If it's just like, if you're playing the game to get to the end and win, healing, I don't think it's too important because you just like, every area is actually very short. they're not very tall. So if you just fall down a few levels, you can very quickly make it to the next area and heal up, right? And just like the more time you spend exploring, the more health you lose and the quicker you'll have to leave. If you want to explore anywhere else in the world, yeah, your health is going to be a really crucial resource. It'll probably run out of pretty quickly. I've heard this arguments used for this game and for Rain World. And it's that it's unfortunate that the game punishes you for trying to explore and trying to be curious. Like in Rain World, for that, it's the rain. That, you know, the more you try to explore, the more you experiment with mechanics and stuff, the more time you waste just sitting around and the rain is going to come and kill you. So you need to be focusing on getting food and finding shelter, but, you know, often if you're just exploring randomly, you won't find that immediately. Just like, oh, I want to go and explore this random place, but you'll get punished for that and you'll die. It's like, well, and your karma goes down too. Kind of just makes it feel worse. And then for Noita, it's like, yeah, like I want to go and explore and like mess with wands, but if you explore, you might lose a lot of health and you like just die and lose your run, or you have to like go back. And if you're experimenting with wands, you know, you might make something crazy, but then you'll accidentally blow yourself up and end the run. Like, you kind of don't want to experiment with crazy spells because they might put yourself out at risk too. Is there not enough tension to break those? Okay, I want to do this. I missed. Cruel game. That was my own fault. This tablet is a really powerful weapon, actually. Like, I'm gonna use it on these guys. Okay, well, that didn't look very powerful, did it? If you can use it well. Oh my gosh, you had to dodge that. Yeah, imagine in Rogue like Rain World. It's exactly the same, but it's permadeath. That's a lot of gunpowder. The coal pits are actually a really good place to get a lot of money. If you can dig. Which I guess I can. I have some magic missiles. Although this pentagon formation makes that very risky. But this these coal veins, they're actually very soft. Pretty easy to dig through. And you get all the gold in the walls. The problem with that, actually, another nitpick with this game is that you're really rewarded for spending a lot of time on each level. If you can not die. I guess that's the trade-off, right? It's like the more you risk putting yourself in danger, the more the more loot you get, the more gold, the more items, right? But in some cases, that means you basically spend like several hours on each run, just running around, picking up every single bit of gold, and every bit of gold in the walls, every enemy, every wand you can find, every potion, you know. And if you can dig, it's like every single one of these little gold veins. You can try to get those, and you'll eventually have enough money to buy like mostly everything that you want. What is up with this? Okay. I don't think this leads anywhere. Nope. We're right below the holy mountain. I think I probably am gonna leave because I don't feel like I have any paths to continue. Some sort of easy mode. Maybe, I don't know. I like the permadeath. It's like you do have to be careful and like, make good decisions. And like learn how to avoid taking damage. Okay, we got some spells here. Teleporting cast. I don't even know what this does. cast the spell from the closest enemy. So if I got this, I could cast Explosion on enemies. That sounds like a lot of fun. And I'm also gonna get this for the fire rate. So something I could do is something like this. Mana, you use a lot of mana though, so maybe Spark Bolts are better. Let's see what these are. Oh, Stainless Armor. This is actually a synergy with this, because I won't be stained much, and I'll always have that 50% damage reduction. Does this actually make a huge difference? It actually definitely does. The recharge rate is still very slow. I could use this if I did not care about accuracy. That's pretty good. I kind of want to try this, but I might blow myself up if I understand how. Okay, well I can test it and do some science. If I put this on a Spark Bolt. Oh, it actually uses a ton of mana. Yeah, 100 mana drain. Okay, I see. So 110 mana to blow an enemy up. What's the range on it though? And it seems like if it doesn't find an enemy, it casts on you. So I would blow myself up if I'm not within range, which is actually pretty short. But it would theoretically work. Although actually this doesn't do too much damage. This is like a very generic explosion, if you can find a way to add it to your projectile. I think I don't really have the tools to make anything crazy. I like how this spell is like electrified when it's just sitting here. I think that's neat. I could use this. Energy Orb with timer. Although I kind of hate Energy Orb, because it's like a really slow projectile. And it's high mana cost. So like any other trigger or timer would be better. I don't think this is good. I don't want that. It's so cheap, I might as well try it. Because what I could do is do this, right? And so even if it's not in range of an enemy, it won't hurt me. I can do that, and I'll just like send a remote explosion. But it's such a high mana cost. I can only cast it like a few times. This return. Not the right kind of teleport. Unless you mean return on this. I guess that works. Okay, that is worth using. But then that's the only timer, so I can't do like the remote explosion thing that I wanted to do. Well, it won't matter, because the reason this is good is because it lets you escape the Holy Mountain. And continue to edit your wands. See, mana continues to be a problem. I could just do, just do this. That's pretty good. Oh, this is a shuffle one. Well, okay, this could go here. Mana is fine on that. The stats on this one are way better. But it's a shuffle. I kind of prefer having a weaker wand that is mana efficient rather than one that is stronger, but like, well, okay, that's pretty good damage, right? It's just also very short range. Maybe I'll I'll try to look for like a better wand or some better spells. But what I could do that. And it'll take a while because of the jank setup. But now, I've escaped the Holy Mountain and I can return to it to edit the wands again. Sniper. Aye. Was this helping that much? That I was not taking much damage at all from that? This guy sucks. I want to see what that wand is here. I have an idea. Was that 900 damage? This is an upgrade to this wand. No, it isn't. That's lower capacity. I think the capacity is too low. Yeah. There's another one below me, though. Who are you? This guy's have crazy range. Oh, this is, one of those things that's kind of hard to get through. Ah. He turned around and I thought that meant that he wasn't no longer aiming at me. Is this supposed to be like a puzzle or something? Because this is like a rock. I probably should have removed the Pentagon formation so I can just cast that without blowing myself up. I don't think I can... I don't know how to do that. I think there was something there. I mean, I guess I would like to know. Ooh, that's nice. Sparkle with timer. Timer is still kind of annoying, but functional. Sniper, yeah, snipers are rough. But you can kind of get used to dodging them. I was not prepared for that. But see how many crits I'm getting? There's this weird property with spells where their like passive effects can kind of stack up on each other. So notice how each of these spark bolts, they have a plus 5% crit chance at the very bottom. And when you have, so you would think that if you shoot 3 of them at once, each one has a 5% chance of critting, but they actually all add up together. And so every individual spark bolt now has a 15% chance of critting because it adds them all together. Worm pheromone, I guess I'll take it. I still have this, I'm just gonna throw this at the next random enemy I see. That's volatile. Nice little trick there. Damn, that actually did a lot more damage than I was expecting. I think I'm gonna head back up so I can take some of these spells from the ones I have. And then I can take another path. I move very slowly. Something a little bit annoying too is kind of how slow your base movement speed is. There's plenty of ways to upgrade it over time, but yeah, starting out, it takes a while to navigate. This is the wrong way. Oh, that really just disintegrated. I don't want that. I believe I was up here. Ooh, can I actually make it back up here at all? Actually, yeah, if I do that, it'll give me a head start. Okay, I'm gonna remove this because it's annoying. So now I can use these magic missiles safely. This... Since this has a much lower mana cost, it would work better with this little strategy. Mana. Yeah. Mana's still a problem. I mean, I just can't really do anything about that with the ones I have. But I do want to try this. It lets me hit enemies around corners. And you can also tell how much you can get out of playing very slowly. Oh, that's fun. It doesn't do much damage, but it stuns them. I think it's mostly useful for enemies that are resistant against regular projectiles, but who might be weaker against explosives. I really just jumped right into that. Like, I think most of the mechanical enemies are not as resistant to explosives. Back. These guys are annoying because they leave this stuff everywhere. I think you can blow it up. Yeah, a little bit of it. I mean, it's all up on the ceiling now, but... Is that only doing like 8 damage? It's better at digging through the floor than it is actually dealing damage. It's kind of funny. But this I mean, actually this might have been more effective if I just removed the teleporting cast. I could just like rapid fire it. I don't want that. Ow. He shot like way above me. I mean, that's what they normally do. You're sure that you think that they're explosion resistant? Oh. I think they're just very resistant in general. I'm not sure what damage types are the best. There's like this whole complicated system of like damage types and damage resistances. It's honestly a little bit excessive. Ooh. Okay, well this kind of sucks as a wand. I mean, it's actually great as a wand other than the fact that it's shuffle. This is the one problem with it. Everything else is great. I think shuffle wands might have better stats by default. Not 100% sure about that. These are probably good. I think. I mean, they're kind of inaccurate. I don't think I need that many. Speed up is kind of nice. Here, let me take this. Oh, I actually need that one. I'll come back for this if I can remember how to get here. I do not do much damage. I could put all of these inside a trigger, which is probably the best use for them early on. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How far did I go? Okay. I want this. I want this. I want one of these at least. I think I'd rather have the magic missiles instead of bombs, so I can get rid of these. It's still kind of slow. What if I did a double cast with a low accuracy? Well, now mana is the problem. I mean, the mana cost isn't that high, but the regen isn't high enough to keep up with it. It actually does pretty good damage. Like, getting close range, that's not great. They're actually explosion portable. That is what I thought. Because this, I mean, damage explosion 7, so they took 1 more point of damage from that. Yay. Okay, I have another idea. And it involves... Okay. Well, how did I even get hit then? Did it trigger once on the wall and then once on me? So suddenly this is very dangerous. I mean, it's kind of fun. I'm not gonna do that. Once again, mana is kind of a problem here. And I think it's too slow. I mean, I could use this, of course, but then I lose that on one of the other modifiers. That was not the right one. Which one is it? Speed up. Yeah, that's very slow. I think I'll probably... I mean, these are useful to have. But I'll probably just stick with what I had before, which was... something like this, right? Three mana. It's kind of nice to have that projectile speed. I don't know. I don't think I want to mess with this too much longer. I also don't think I want to return here again because it's going to take forever. Just go grab that other wand again. It does stun them for a good time. That did 2,000 damage. The water stain is coming off before I can put the fire out. Little downside of this perk. Large fire bolts. The quadruple scratter is pretty good too. Should I use this instead? You know? Sure. Oh, that guy's kind of scary. Oh, thank you for that. Are you resistant? Okay, yeah, just get hit by that directly. You don't even have anything. And they're just a modifier. Modifying nothing. The solution? What is different about this? Like the like support structure collapsed there. Is it using electricity? Because this guy's electric. This box doesn't look any different. Oh, okay. That sniper was kind of scary. Also, my damage reduction has totally saved me. That blocked a lot of damage. Pawn is nice. Once again, don't really want to... I'm mostly looking for a good wand, I think. Fire? Oh, like this fire get removed? I don't think so. It's actually harder to remove fire. You're even worse. No, let's just go. Not feeling great about my health. Although max health is very good. 250. Okay. 3 spells per cast. I could just put like three firebolts in there and be like pretty strong. Actually, no, that recharge time is forever. Same with that. Goodness. Bouncing bolts. That's a good wand. Okay, well, you know, it was just, I mean, what even happened? Oh, I could kill him like that. That would take forever though. It's not too much damage. All right, let's see if I know how to do this. Oh, that's a big worm. Okay, this wand? Kind of bad capacity still, but it's better. And bouncing bolts are actually very strong if you can get the right modifiers. No, it's the wand that I'm keeping. Wand, I'll just use the same loadout, and I can maybe think of something better. Already, look at that. That's a huge improvement. No mana problems either. Yeah, that's a Spelunky moments there. Some random other guy causes problems and then it's blamed on you. There is an oh well, don't have the capacity for that, of course. I guess I don't need the speed up, right? And I could just fit another spark bolt. Accuracy is kind of going down. Could do this. Forget about accuracy. Ah. That one. Okay. Every like I guess it's the Castellet. Everyone that I remove. I guess actually if I just had nothing. The Castellet is so short that it just fires all of them instantly. Which actually means that a trigger would be best here, right? Hold on, these are distracting me. Ooh. I mean, actually this is kind of not good. How useful is 60 health anyway? This is actually pretty good, right? So if I had this, and then say like this, and actually that would kind of be pointless, but I actually run out of mana so quickly that it immediately stops working. That's how fast it fires. These don't even use that much mana. It's just that the capacity is really really bad. It's good. It does good damage, But once again, these projectiles, I feel like they're just too slow for what I want to do. Or... Oops. I could just go all in on the, on Chaos. Just become like a walking projectile field. Oh, hey dude. What? This is actually not very good though. Each of these shots only does like 3 damage, and they're so horribly inaccurate that I'm not gonna be able to hit what I want to. The bitrate. Oh, is the bitrate really bad? I guess this would cause problems there. Maybe I'll just go back to what I had before. Use the use this on spark bolts because they're pretty good. They're pretty good projectiles. Like, they shoot pretty fast and it's almost accurate. If I had a not scatter spell, just a regular multicast, this would be a lot stronger. I guess it isn't too bad. This actually reduces spread. Nope. I guess it shoots 2, but the 2 shots are like more accurate on the path. We'll definitely take that off. I mean, it doesn't really matter what modifier is on this. But now I have a problem. I have too many, Actually, these triggers, don't really want those. I don't need that many. I'm not really a fan of the bubble spark projectile, though. But having 1 trigger at least is, Once again, I don't know about the accuracy here. I feel like just shooting the shots directly. I mean, okay, if I'm at this range... Comparing these two... This is actually dealing significantly more damage. As long as some of the shots make it there eventually. I guess this is fine. Anything else that I missed? I also kind of want to check what this worm was doing. I might be able to go back up. Yeah, absolutely. But, I mean, I want to go to the next area. And this one is actually like kind of useless. I could add the explosion to these projectiles. I just thought of that. But that would be that'd be bad. That was a bad spot to be in. I need some more water. Oh, I need some water. Or blood. Oh, that's a healer, dude. There is a way you can get healed from them without some... A lot of slots. Probably not, though. If you can find some sort of, like turrets, maybe? One of those, like, static turrets that don't aim at you. You can get them to try to heal the turrets. And then just stand in the way of the healing. Ah! Some random shot was bouncing around down there. Oh. That spooked me a little bit. Yeah, she's getting in the way. I guess possibly you want to keep them alive, but if you don't have a good way to utilize them, then it doesn't make a huge difference. Like gold, though. Okay, I was gonna kick that, but last time I kicked one of those, I died. It's gonna be safe. Because normally explosives, you can just kick them around, right? So I don't know what happened that one time, but wow, okay. Well, all of the spells on this are like S tier. That's not true. They're all very good though. I gotta take this, right? Okay, well I have an idea immediately for what I want to do. What I want to try. Don't mind me walking slowly back to the Holy Mountain, though. See, this is why it's nice to keep them accessible like this. So you can experiment with the stuff that you pick up in the level. Of course, this solution is like not quite optimal, but okay. So accelerative homing and short range homing is very good. It's probably my favorite homing modifier. Let's get rid of some like clutter. I don't really like the energy spheres, and double scatter is like not quite there. Triple spell is really nice. Okay, all these are good, of course. Venomous curse could be good. It's I feel like mana is gonna be a problem though. For any of these, mana would be like not great. So okay, I do want to showcase one thing though. Let's just put accelerative homing on one bouncing first. Right? Okay, that is not making much of a difference at all. The damage does increase, but it's actually barely noticeable at all. So actually, never mind about this. Healing bolts are a way to heal. I think if I do... I mean, like, just this? Does this work? It's like missing me half the time. But I can heal with this. There we go. So these do let you heal, but it's kind of hard to get them to work sometimes. I really like Venomous Curse. If you have really high like fire rates or like a lot of projectiles that can hit multiple times, you can stack up a lot of damage over time with this. But I don't think I'm quite there yet. I could try to apply it to, let's say that let's just like this wand. Okay, it shoots a lot. Problem is that it's gonna use a ton of mana. For probably not that much benefits. For like a little bit of extra damage, like these don't quite hit like often enough. I could put like homing on them. This would make them a lot more accurate, but too much mana I think mana is kind of the limiting factor at the moment for anything that I want to try out. I could also try that. This is not a modifier. I forgot about that. I only took like 4 damage though. Stainless armor being very good. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna stick with what I had already. Okay, hold on. How much damage does Venomous Curse do? Kind of a lot, actually. That's actually kind of good. That's stacking up some pretty high damage with just some random, like, I could just throw this around and it's dealing like hundreds of DPS. I kind of like that. And I could actually use triple to make it significantly more accurate. You know, the recharge time might actually not make a difference. It just changes whether or not I run out of mana instantly. I guess I'll stick with this. I kind of like... I mean, do I want the inaccuracy, though? I might want to just kind of spray bullets around. Just randomly. Anyway, I guess I'll stick with this. This is kind of a storage wand. Because I can't hold all these spells, but I want to. I think I can do something with that eventually. It only slows it down because it shoots so many projectiles so quickly that I run out of mana instantly. So it is actually shooting faster. Two damage per tick. That's actually really good for projectiles that deal 3 damage. And how long does it last? 2? Is it just infinite until the enemy dies? Because then it's like 2 damage and 4 damage and 6 damage. Like, it adds up a lot on these very weak projectiles that I can shoot a lot of, you know? Oh, stacks reset other stacks. So the more you keep shooting the same targets, the more stacks that they're going to have overall. But after 5 seconds, all stacks are removed. I'm assuming that's how it works. Just trying to find a path that I can go down. I guess I could just blow up some wall, right? Oh, I got rid of my wands that, I guess I need to go look for that. Which wand was it? This one? Oh. Well, I'll take that. And I also think that Venomous Curse is like really strong against any like high resistance enemies. So if an enemy is like very projectile resistance, they're still gonna die very quickly from Venomous Curse. What are you doing? Oh, there's like a pot. I don't care about healers anymore. I can heal all on my own. I can still burn on my own too. How's the run going? I think it's going wonderfully. I found one wand with like a ton of really powerful modifiers. Like it had healing and homing and Venomous Curse. I think it is worth it to jump into the fire for a little bit of money. Although, you know, the healing does have limited uses. That is very powerful. Yeah, snipers are rough. I just electrified literally everything in that room. Have fun with that. Projectiles might bounce back and hit me. Okay, well that fixed that problem. This is annoying. Freezing Vapor kind of blocked off my whole path there. Actually, I could have healed there. Because those static turrets, they can't really hit you the moment you just stand behind them. So you just stand behind them, and the healer will try to heal them, and you just steal the heals from that. Does not apply to the curse to inanimate objects. Well, that one particularly. It works on the turrets though. Does not feel like it's worth going up there. Well, they died anyway. How do I always end up like... I'll like run into a new room of enemies and just shoot the first one I see and it's a healer. They never have a chance. Another one of these rooms. Wow, that guy just no-scoped me. Most of the damage I've taken is from fire. You know, this is not worth it. I don't really need to heal anymore. I'm just gonna be leaving soon. I'll stick around for a bit longer still. Okay, now I have the problem where I'm like, oh, I don't need to shoot this enemy. The venomous curse will kill them, and then I still get hit by them, of course, because they're still alive. That was risky. This thing might explode. And it was going to explode, definitely. There was no mites there. That's kind of bad. Just limited uses too. I think with Venomous Curse, I don't even care about dealing high damage. I just want to see how much I can increase my fire rate. I think if I got an add mana, maybe I could like keep this shooting consistently. You just back up curse damage to crazy amount. I've consistently been on fire like this entire level. It's actually incredibly annoying. All like the turret enemies, how they leak or they bleed oil, and then they blow up, which ignites all the oil. So, like, you're pretty much guaranteed that when you kill those enemies, that they're gonna be on fire everywhere. Just fire everywhere. It's unavoidable. That's bad. That's really bad. Hello. Does that just blow myself up? Oh, it's horribly inaccurate? Well, you know what? We can leave. I have 2,000 gold. I don't benefit much from sticking around. Oh, right. Anger the gods. Let's deal with this. He's taking tons of damage. Yep. I might have to deal with the buffed up version of them. Oh, it is the shuffle wand. Please, I want to get the gold. Thank you. These perks aren't really amazing. Like, this one is kind of nice. You might avoid some damage, but I feel like I'm already very defensive. This can absorb projectiles. This it's just flat damage reduction. I do like the spark bolt with trigger. That kind of fixes some problems that I've had with having to use like timers and such. I mean, this is probably one of the best spells in the game. Just a basic spark bolt with trigger. You can do so much with it. Everything else, kind of not great. At least not for what I'm doing. Not really. Can you put homing on barriers? Does that work? You know what? These spells have not been very useful. I think I just want to honestly just get rid of them. And you can be replaced with this. That would be easier to use. And I guess I'll refresh. I mean, I could save the refresh if I want to use these healing bolts. If I wanted to stick around in the next area for a long time. Cast barrier with remote cast. That's a funny idea. Because barrier does a lot of damage, right? Although, would that, like, offset the barrier? Because usually when you cast the barrier, it's not, like, directly on yourself, right? There's a little bit of a... Okay. Fire immunity is very, very nice. You know, I've been taking damage from fire all the time. Well, the next area has even more fire. Let's just stick with this. This was obviously doing, like... It was doing great. Spark bolt is so nice. Alright, we're in a wonderful area now. Now, I do have a small problem now, is that I don't really do much immediate damage. Most of the damage is from the curse, which is damage over time, so it's like kind of inherently gonna take a while to actually start working well. So like if an enemy is being a threat immediately, I can't do much about it. These guys like to group up. Go clump. If you have arachnophobia, you might not like this next area. I think this is cool. This is a procedural animation. I guess actually in a very basic sense, it's What's it called? I forget the name for it. Acid potion. That's wonderful. I'm gonna stay well away from that. Do you want a ton of sparkles? Actually, this is kind of strong if it didn't have awful stats. Like casting 5 spark bolts at once is like 25% chance for each of them to crit, which is, I think it's like slightly above 2 times damage overall, the whole thing. So normally, if let's say a critical hit deals double damage, if you then have a 5% chance to crit, you effectively have a 5% increased damage, right? But crits in Noita are 5 times damage. Does that just mean that they're 5 times, like a 5% crit chance is now a 25% damage increase? There is so much blood and slime. It does take a while for me to actually clear the enemies out. Especially these guys, they have a lot of health. Oh, there's a lot of you. What are you? On? I think a lot of gold dropped down here. No health. Well, I definitely can't get it now if there was any. They blew up. Oh, fire immunity, you are wonderful. Let's go to the far left of this area. I want to go there. Okay, the game is starting to slow down a little bit. This is what I was talking about with performance problems. The jungle tends to be a very laggy area for me. There's just like so much going on, so much stuff on fire and particles and such. See, like, I might have inflicted enough curse on an enemy to kill them eventually, but that means they might still have a few seconds to live and to attack me. I actually kind of feel like I want to have less accuracy, just so that the bullets are more spread out so they can hit more enemies. So I don't necessarily want to focus all of my damage on one enemy. It might just be like inflict the curse on everyone, right? I think I'm also looking for a better wand because this is still like, I mean, the max mana is 130, which is very low, and the venomous curse uses like 30 mana alone for being rapid fired too. That's why I'm kind of getting this burst effect. I kind of want to keep you alive, although they were on fire. Okay, I don't want you now, actually. Oh, they died. Well, that's too bad. Always shuffle. I'm just gonna leave this, huh? More destructive to the environment? Yeah, that would do real well with these, I don't want you having it that one. They just, like, pass the wand between each other. Like, oh, you died? Time for me to use it. Do this again. I guess I don't need to kill them. They're just gonna sit there, right? Oh, well, you might die. Yeah, they're just gonna die from the random bouncy projectiles. No reason to try to keep them alive. We're at the top of the world. You not alive. It's kind of funny when they charge at you, but then they die, so it's just their corpse like flinging straight towards you. These guys actually do a lot of damage. The purple shots. It's poison, I think it's called, and it deals damage based on your max health. So the more health you have, the more damage it does. I guess my health isn't extremely high, but I'm also pretty sure that damage reduction wouldn't do anything to it. Although actually, I don't know about that. Maybe damage reduction would apply. Okay, this is not a good situation. Is that a wand? Absolutely it is. That is a mine. That is a landmine I'm about to stand on. These are good stats. Actually, it's interesting. My current wand has very high mana charge speed. That kind of helps it maintain high fire even though the mana max is low, so it can't fire for very long. Like, you can do bursts very quickly. I'm about to blow up. Yep. As for spells, I don't think I'm gonna use this one. I mean, actually, I should probably pick it up to replace some of my other ones, but not gonna be replacing the main one. Oh man, it's really slowing down. Doesn't help that I'm streaming it now. Oh yeah, these are worms. We are just surrounded by chaos. But I don't care, because I'm immune to fire. So basically nothing can hurt me here. Just blew up. Did he just blow himself up? Oh, we're here. I think so. Just a bit below this. Ookie there. And this area is like very dangerous. I'm hoping that Venomous Curse can carry me though. I want to see if it works. The ominous liquid actually making that really annoying. So it's basically just poison. I'll grab it. That's a lot of gold. Oh, and actually the stain is removed very quickly. It's a very good counter to poison. Because poison likes to cling to you for a long time. Hard to get off. That's a wand I might want. It's always worth it to check wands. What are you doing looking at the ground? Light shot. So what would this help me with? I don't think it would. I don't think this helps. Light shot is pretty nice to have, I think. I think so. If you only care about projectile speed. But I don't think that minus 25 damage. Would that heal me if I caught myself with it? By the way, I have a lot more healing. Because I can use all of these healing bolts and then use the recharge back at the Holy Mountain to use them all again. Would that really work, huh? Well, I guess this wand at the bottom isn't really doing anything other than having decent stats. I guess I only really need one wand with really good stats, and this is currently working totally fine at the moment. Let's actually head back to the Holy Mountain. We'll go back there in a bit. I should just need to go up and to basically just in this direction. It actually might make it really hard to hit myself with the healing bolts if it's moving super fast. I mean, it's already kind of hard to get hit with it normally. Oh. New wand. Oh. Ooh. Okay, well. I gotta use this, right? Okay, I think the entrance is like up there. I just removed the wand that can blow up walls, so gotta take the long path. I went through like the fungal area, so this will take a while. I might actually replace Venomous Curse if this works out well enough. Not to see exactly how well this works, and it might also be way too mana expensive. Well, maybe one of these other ones would be better, like higher max mana, so I can get like one good shot, even if it doesn't recharge super fast. What are you? Well, I can't get there. I have like no way to destroy walls right now. Pretty sure I already checked that. And was it here? Yeah, we're here. I would appreciate it if I just had regular teleport bolts. But that works. Okay. So none of these ones can heal me at the moment. These don't care about you. Put this down, don't care about you. If I put like Sparkle Timer, Light Shot, Healing Bolt. Oh, how many teleports to that? I don't think that's actually healing me by like 25. I don't think that's working. But I feel like this could be useful. Now, okay, what I'm thinking about using is which one of these is better? I guess I care more about mana. So let's say let's do like this. I can't fit all the modifiers. Okay, who cares about trigger? Let's say I want Citadel of Homing and Heavy Shot. Okay. That is a good source of punches of damage. I guess that's good, yeah. Hello, welcome to the stream. I don't really have enough slots to add more to that unless I wanted to fire less overall. I could try to scatter. I don't know if that wraps in the way that I want it to. I could try to put like the recharge on it. Ooh. That is very powerful. That is dealing hundreds of damage. I guess that's better, right? I guess that's better than Venomous Curse. I'm pretty sure that healing is different than damage. Like you can't you can't just like put negative damage on something to heal yourself. That doesn't work. Healing is not affected by damage at all. If you increase the damage of a healing bolt and hit yourself with it, then I think that might just deal damage to yourself. I like the recharge on this wand, so I guess I'll... Here, let's put some stuff on this. But this wand, I mean, at close range, it's not great. It needs time to accelerate, because these bouncing bolts, they deal more damage the more they accelerate. Which can be used for some very, very powerful combos, if you get the right spells. Anyway, time to go all the way around the entire map again. But now I don't think I can go back to the Luki layer, because those enemies they have very high defensive stats. So I was going to use the Venomous Curse, which I'm pretty sure that they're vulnerable to. Now I can't exactly do that with this new wand. Although this new wand is probably better against most enemies. Like this. Oh, yeah, these don't count as or projectiles don't home in on these, so I'm actually not gonna be able to get the increased damage. Oh, extra heart. I'm gonna hold on to that. Actually, I don't have ambrosia, so that would not be as effective. Yeah, we'll just pick it up. Key of Black Hole. Oh yeah, that's a fun one. Is this the... No. Somewhere around here, though. Is that other wand that I wanted to... I think it has all the... Homing can be a little bit hard to aim properly. Because it does not care about... Oh wow, I'm like almost immune to poison completely. Where's that wand? Oh, those would deal very high damage. They're very interested in something on the other side of that wall. Where's this wand, though? Was it higher up? Perhaps. Oh, is it one of those on the ceiling? It might have been on the ceiling. I mean, if it's a dark area, then I haven't gone there before. Is it this one? That's nothing. Huh. The problem is the bad like close range damage is actually hurting me as all the enemies get closer. They just keep falling down though, piling up. Still don't know where that wand went. That I dropped. Do I want to spend another like hour looking for it? I might have a tendency to exaggerate what I say. It was not this one. No. It was not up here. This song is really good, by the way. I haven't said anything about the music, but it's, I think it's neat. Sure, let's just go. I don't even need to heal. I can hold on to this. Oh, right. It's this guy. None of these spells are really phenomenal. Glimmer spells are kind of nice for the like reduced cast delay. I'll pick one of these. I guess extra healing is nice. Random damage is actually bad. I want the heavy shots effect specifically. These things do not know how to go around corners. Oh, there we go. Okay, well now I need to deal with the big guy. I guess trickery. I mean, sure. Doesn't make a huge difference. The next shop is significantly more expensive than this one. Yeah, I guess there's not really much I can do to improve this this wand. I mean, I don't have enough slots for it, even if I did have a good spell. But what I can do is just hold on to those heals and stuff. Now we're entering the vault. This is probably my least favorite area. I don't know why. I don't know if I have a good reason for it. It just doesn't really feel... I like the random bolts flying around that deal hundreds of damage. I think I'm gonna want to upgrade this. I think I'm fine in this area. For the next area, I'm gonna need a better wand. Either go back to the Venomous Curse build with like some really high fire rates. Maybe if I find like Chainsaw. See, like, not being able to aim, kind of annoying. Like, I want to destroy this thing, but I just can't hit it. Being able to just aim at what enemy I want would be really nice. Like, yeah, I want to target that guy in the wall that I can't even hit. Oh, all that gold. Unfortunate. You're an enemy. Oh, homing shot. You are a pain sometimes. The damage is there. The ability to hit the enemy that I want to is not. I don't even have the explosive one anymore. I can't dig through walls. Here's an open path. Some of these enemies are quite healthy. If I'm kind of forced to stay close to them. I can basically only aim at the closest enemy, because that's what the homing will target. But also the closest enemy will take the least damage, because the shots have less time to accelerate. And if the closest enemy is behind a wall, then I'm just out of luck, completely. Actually, let's see this. Since this can be all converted into water, refill the flask. Okay. Alright, there we go. There has to be more toxic sludge and acid on this level. Less water. Now I have so much space in this area. The shells can actually build up a lot of damage, and that was very efficient. What are you? Oh, recharge. I mean, reduce recharge is nice. Seven spells per cast. Okay, bloodlust is funny. This is a ton of damage. What is heavy shot? It's even better, actually. So this kind of sucks. If I had like a piercing shot or something, this would probably be better. I mean, the only reason this is good is because it synergizes very well with bouncing bursts and the homing, right? So I guess I don't want this, and it's also super risky because I might just like if one of these random shots just hits me, that's like it would just probably just kill me. I only have 200 health. Nice, what a nice frame rate. Have an empty wand? I sure do. What an observation. Thank you. Also, welcome to the stream. Like when they randomly speed up and just bounce all over the place. This guy is kind of dangerous. Nope, just kidding. Never was threatened at all. That's not gold. I know someone with a Noita emote. Oh, this is a nice situation. I'm a big fan of the strategy of just shooting random projectiles, just hoping someone do damage. Although, you know, they tend to pretty good at finding their target. Although the game is not happy. Yeah, past the jungle, frame rate is not great. I don't think there's anything I can do about it though, other than get like a better computer. Green spell is doing a ton of damage, yeah. What are you doing? You can't be inside walls. Oh, you're dead. They maintain their shape very well. Okay, I did not mean to do that. I gotta fight a dude now. I don't know if I'm ready to fight. Any of these ones good? That's not good. A lot of fireworks. Nope, all of them suck. Why are all these ones bad? What are you aiming at? There's like an enemy right down there. That is apparently more important. Oh, they're dead. Wow, this is a good weapon. Alright, what do we got? Is there even any electricity in this area? Oh, that's kind of sad. I actually do like fighting them. They're basically just a bunch of free gold once you have a good wand. Toxic immunity is really good. I like that. These wands though, they're kind of bad. I don't think I actually want any of these items. No. And I usually don't find wands. Maybe I just want to go kill the boss and then just be done. Maybe it's one of those kinds of runs. Okay, this guy's actually kind of difficult to deal with. So I said that I wanted to get a better wand for this area. It's because there's a lot of enclosed spaces where my shots don't really have time to like accelerate. Because the more they accelerate, the more damage they deal. See, they're going to be targeting a lot of enemies on the other side of walls. Still, these ones have so few slots. I just got a single non-shuffle one. It would not be a problem. And these traps, I can't target these traps either. Oh, actually, I can if there's no targets to home in on. Now, this area, no, I like gold. This area is probably my favorite. Out of the main areas on the normal path of the game. I just really like the generation, the enemy variety. Oh, I'm immune. You can't even deal damage to me. Can I break through walls? I don't think so. None of my spells do any like terrain damage, so I can't really get there. Huh. I actually have very bad mobility. Build like base movement speed, like a makeshift teleport wand, and no like terrain destruction at all. I don't even know if I could get rid of sand. Okay, be good. Quad spell is pretty good. Everything else sucks. Actually, all the stats are good. I'm actually just gonna take, so I don't need to like return to the holy mounts at a ton. I'll just take the quadruple spell and then just drop it off. You said one? Yeah, probably. Whoops, that was the wrong wand. Oh, I don't think it triggered. I think that the projectile just decayed. It actually needs to hit something. I'll take that. And I could put Poison Arc on these. That'd be funny. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I think actually this one is probably strong enough for everything that I would want to do in this run. This is a bit clunky to use. That's a damage field. And this didn't have anything, no. Oh, I hate that enemy. Once again, could Castellet. I could probably make something good if I had like I should just like spam spark bolts. This would be, I don't know, the recharge time is too low for that though. I wish these bouncing bolts didn't get stuck on the wall so easily. I guess that's more of the homing's fault, but ow. That actually didn't do that much damage. I was expecting a lot more from that. This stainless armor, it's very strong. It's probably one of the best perks in the game. Especially with the repelling cape. I'm like barely ever stained. So it's basically just a flat 50% damage reduction, which is crazy. I basically have double health. That's what that means. And I have a way to heal myself. Like, oh yeah, shoot that crystal. That's what I wanted to do. Well, he had no chance of surviving. Actually, would you please destroy that wall for me? Okay. Aiming at the thing that I want to aim at? Possible. There we go. Does that even destroy the wall? I think it did. Egg. I feel like there's not many wands in this area. Or actually like items to pick up at all. Oh, he's actually friended. Well, he's dead now. Like I feel like I never find good wands in this area. Or just wands in general. Gunpowder potion? I'm not sure if that's actually considered a potion. Oh, look at you. It would be so nice if homing just only cared about enemies in line of sight, you know? Wow, that's a lot of mana. This would be good with the mana to damage. Do like 1,000 damage in one shot. Quadcast again. I guess it's okay. The mana recharge speed, though. I mean, if I just were to use this, I guess it's a way to destroy like soft walls. But it's not completely useless. The further you go into the game, the more likely random wands are to like be dangerous in some way. Or you don't even risk trying to use them once. Here we go. See? It is useful. Or maybe the hungry ghost too. Are they doing anything? See, I'm just like straight up blocking some shots. Stuck into the wall there. Don't get crushed. It's quite the mess. Do I just want to go? I can get more money. Just kidding. Sure. You know what? Let's just try to win. We're friends with the gods now, so I forget his name. Scott. He won't show up anymore. Once again, great stats. Awful mana charge speed. Melee. That doesn't really do anything for me. This doesn't really do anything either. Personal fireball thrower. Kind of a fun idea. What are the stats on this one? They're like pretty mediocre. Like most of these should be an upgrade, right? Always cast, what is this? Drilling shot? Double trigger. Spark bolt. I'm not a fan of the... Like, once again, you were so close. A little bit more charge speed, a little bit more... or I guess don't have Chaos Magic. Yeah, I think I want to stay away from that. I guess the stats aren't awful. Although the recharge time is pretty bad. What could I really do to this wand to improve it? I could try to go back to the Venomous Curse build too. And just we're just like finding good wands in basic areas. So I wanted to go to the Luki lair earlier. I think that place usually has pretty good wands. Why do all these have multicast? I don't really like to deal with multicast. Feels like it's kind of a... Actually, Drilling Shot would fix that problem with the shots getting stuck on walls, right? Would that increase the mana cost? Because this usually is like very high mana drain. But isn't the mana cost of this ignored? You know, I have like... Okay, the run might end like very soon, so I guess it doesn't really matter. If I just split Spark Bolt... Okay, well, it's not really going through walls. Are these resistant? Also, what are these? Vampirism, Greed? I mean, I would pick up this. The Greed was probably the better option for a long run. Not the mana cost is fine, so you know what? Yeah, recharge speed kind of sucks. But I could fix that. What can I do to this? Because it does have another cast, right? What if I did like a Spark Bolt here, and then I did one? Okay, that's not working the way I'd want it to. Actually, I guess that wouldn't really make sense, would it? The way that I like to wand build is just throwing stuff around in random places until one of them does something. Yeah, the recharge time really makes this a lot worse. Although I do get another bouncing burst, right? It is the recharge time that's a problem. Okay, let's take a different approach. If I get the sparkle with trigger, put all of this inside, and then do like a heavy spread. It stops doing anything at all. Hello? Oh, that's a weird interaction. Is this the drilling shot making it not trigger on wall collisions? And this also hasn't really helped the recharge rate that much. Huh. This is still just like the best best I got. I mean, this does great damage. I'm sure the boss will just die. He's actually quite easy with no orbs at all. Actually, I could shoot a few shots in advance to see if that does anything. I almost insta-killed him. Alright. Well, you are weak. Record gold, wow. Definitely true. Record depth too. Was I standing slightly lower than I was the last time I did this? That's nice. That was the first run. I think I want to start another run and see if I can keep it going for longer. So there's oh yeah, 28 deaths. That's what happens when you have a lot more game knowledge than a game experience. I guess I don't know. Like I like learned about the game for years before I even started playing it, which was like last week. Anyway, let's start another run, and this time I have a goal to get some more orbs. Oh, that's nice. I guess I'll hold on to that. I don't know how many orbs. Maybe I'll go for all of them. Maybe I'll see if I can do that. But I think what I really want for a long run is better digging, probably. Basically, some wand that can get through dense rock easily, and maybe extremely dense rock or like the brickwork. So like luminous drill or black holes, those are usually the good ones to go for. I think plasma cutter can work too. So basically, I want to find a run where I'm like quite strong, where I have like a Pretty good DPS. Actually, do I want to do that? No. I'll wait on that. I'm actually just gonna get rid of this. I don't really like using invisibly. I just fill it with water later. But basically, if I can get to the end of the run, oh, bad range. If I can get to the end of the run with good digging, a good DPS wand, then maybe I'll try to go back up and complete everything else. And healing, some way to heal myself too. Which I guess I almost met all those requirements last time. Ooh, that's a nice potion. That actually would make it a lot easier to get past the tree. If I wanted to do that now. And a good right. Teleport wand is super convenient. Not only for skipping the Holy Mountains, but also for just like just for moving around, you know. I would like this. I feel like I got very unlucky last run though. Other than that, like single wand that gave me like the heavy shot, the I don't have any water. Oh well. Like that one wand actually gave me like that kind of carried the run. It let me make that the bouncing burst build as well as the venomous curse. That was pretty good too. I think if I got like a chainsaw, I could have made the venomous curse build work a lot better. Chainsaw 2 is very powerful spell. Maybe one of the best in the game. I shouldn't be making claims like that without much experience at all, but it's like for someone who does not have as much experience with like the like actual complicated spells and stuff. Chainsaw is like a very easy way to make a very powerful wand. If you have the mana for it. I like how there's no fall damage. Great aim. Always hit my shots against enemies that are right next to me. There's some acid here. There's always acid in this level. You always end up with these like holes everywhere. But this guy's fun to deal with. As in he's like really dangerous. Okay. It's weak. Everything dies to tablets thrown at high speed. Wow. Is that just my bad aim, or is that some sort of spread? Oh, hey guys. The moment you hear them start their attack, try to go up immediately. Best way to dodge those chests. That is an interesting sprite. Huh. Why have I never seen this sprite before? don't know if that's like intentional or if it's like bugged. It's like a kind of a, huh? I don't know. But a luminous drill. That's like one requirement down. That's our mid. All the drills are kind of carrying it. Increases the fire rate a ton. But with this kind of setup, the mana is the biggest problem. Oh, I haven't used the other one that I picked up. This is decent. I kind of hate these energy spheres because they have very high mana drain and only slightly higher damage. Well, actually they have much higher damage, but the mana is always such a pain to deal with. This is a pretty good projectile. Even though this is actually kind of the same problem. High mana drain, not much damage. This is a trap, isn't it? Which one is this? Do I want this one? Is it worth it? Not really. I guess compared to this one, but I want it instead. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it is kind of better in every way. Actually, this is one of those cases where it's a duplicate wand. These have the exact same stats. Huh. That's interesting. A little bit of mushrooms. That guy has a lot of health. Definitely not supposed to fight him in the first area. Weird fungus. Do I want to mess around with that? Well, that's not where I wanted it to go. Actually, I have luminous drill. Oh yeah, even better projectile. No. I don't mess with those. I also realized that my health kind of sucks because of that explosion. Probably a little bit too risky to be here with this low health. What is that? Is that blood or pheromones? You can't see what it is until you like clear out the fog of war a bit. Ah, yes. Oil. It's slime. Well, I don't like slime. That does so much damage. $700 gold. That's kind of a lot. Okay, I'm very happy to. Wow. Whoa. Okay, this is certainly a. Do I want these? It's so cheap. I guess I might as well. Sparkly bounce. I think I don't like that. Oh, it actually casts 2. Yeah, that kind of brings the That's interesting. Would this be good with another? No, the stats are kind of bad. It's luminous drill that really makes it much better. That's not. I guess I'd put the drills on whichever has the best mana. Which they're all like exactly the same mana. 48, 46, 46. Yeah, so I guess this one is the best. And its stats are too bad to be good for other projectiles. Now, Spark Bolts. I've never tried this before. I guess this does a lot of damage, yeah? Yes, I'm aware. If it does damage, it doesn't affect them at all. I could do this. Which just cut him off. Just cut his head off. The damage is very good, but this feels risky. Like, I will, like, hit a ceiling, and it will, like, come down and hit me, right? Yeah, they will also do the same thing to me. Apparently it's bugged that you do, like, extra damage on these target dummies with on-trigger spells. So it looks like this does a lot of damage, but actually it wouldn't do too much. I could put the drill on it. That would be pretty strong. Mana cost is kind of bad. I'm not sure what to do here. Feel better if I had like a multicast. Let me look at the perks. No wand tinkering. That's exactly what I want. All these suck. All of these also suck. So I guess attract gold. Let's make 2 wands. Let's get rid of bombs because I have this. And this will be plasma cutter. This could be used against like very dangerous enemies, and then maybe otherwise I will use this wand. It's very simple. It just does damage. I mean, would this be better? I like the simplicity of just this. Just a projectile that works well, you know. This spell, probably not. I could anger the gods. That would mean that I need to be confident with defeating the strongest one by the time I get to like Hisi base. Probably not worth doing. Didn't refresh spells, doesn't matter, it's only for the bombs. So like this. Ooh, that's kind of went past them. Don't mind me jumping into the acid. That did 43 damage. This is very strong. Oh yeah, attract gold is actually really nice because all the enemies that drop like lava or toxic sludge, you know, I can just pick up the gold without putting myself in danger. Like that. It's very strong. I won't deny that, but I risk cutting myself. I can't really angle it like. I'm gonna cause a lot of damage to the environments doing this. I guess just use this. Oh, what? Where did they come from? What? I like looked away and suddenly I'm getting attacked. Were they just standing in there and I just didn't notice it? Is that why? Is there a teleporting dude around here? have to be shuffled. And you also have to kind of suck. These are some scary effects. Cluster bolt, lightning bounce on drills, or digging bolts. Digging bolt is good. It can be pretty useful. Digging bolt and Loomis drill both can reduce a Castellan recharge time. I don't know. Digging bolt is only recharge time. I'll pick it up. This is like scary to try to use. I guess well, if I like tried to dig the floor, would I like blow up? I think that's what would happen. Oh, I did cut myself. It's very like sustained damage. So you only you don't take too much if you get out of it immediately. Don't want to leave quite yet. Can't get that gold. It does so much damage though. I feel like I still have to keep using this. Where'd that gold go? Did it cut the gold piece apart? Can it do that? I mean, the gold nuggets are like physics objects, just like everything else. So you can freeze them, you can cut them into pieces, you can... Yeah, I might be losing a little bit of gold by using this weapon. Okay. Oh, but also, I could remove liquids. If I needed to do that for some reason. Oh, okay. I tried to shoot it in there. See if maybe. Obviously not a great idea. I'm a little scared I'm gonna get stuck on some random pixel I can't see. Okay, there we go. Mana recharge. There's always one stat that has to suck. But this kind of makes it so that it actually has very good stats. Yeah? If it wasn't for... I mean, is this worth replacing anything? I mean, I guess I'm not using this wand at all, am I? I'll see if I can make something out of this. And we're all the way back up here. With a lot less health than before. Although, if you're picking up health upgrades, it kind of looks like you're like lost more health. Like the bar is like smaller relative to the length of the whole thing. Not much going on, huh? Excuse me. What is this? Who knows? I think I'm losing a little bit of gold from plasma cutter. Square. Just another like barrier. No gold from that either. We're quite far to the left. It's not a great place to be. Maybe we can just go. Although I am trying to set up a longer run here. I guess with Luminous Drill, you can technically dig wherever you want. It's just going to take forever. But hopefully by the end of the run, I can maybe get some ad mana or just a one with better stats and drill a little bit better. The double cast could be good. Nah. They're pretty common. Common enough that you're probably going to see them. The little problem with this weapon is that I don't feel comfortable fighting enemies at close range. I guess this can serve that purpose. Need any more spark bolts with triggers? Maybe we just leave. Maybe we do. Maybe there's something up there. Like a pedestal for some item. Just try to go down from here now. It's funny, sometimes the plasma doesn't even do anything. Oh, goodbye gold. Oh, that was close. Unaware. I like the music kicking in for that. Almost just died, like right there. It's actually better at dealing with enemies behind other enemies. It might miss the first one, but then still kill like the next two behind it. I didn't get any of that gold those guys dropped. The wand here, someone already took it and dropped it. That might have been me. Where do you even go? All the way downtown. That works a little bit too well, I think. Nope. What does the guy even do? There we go. Goodness. Play dead end. Wonderful. That's a physics object. Sorry about that. Fire could actually kill me at this point. So let's not do that. Just leave. Here's the exit. Okay. I would like... Okay, we gotta... Both barriers if I want that. Hmm. Okay, of course I get a digging bolt in here, so just keeping this this one didn't even really matter. This one had good stats, right? Sort of. I guess the mana recharge is actually the same. For this one, I mean, I guess maybe it's worth it to if I put this here. I almost bought something. I guess it's fine. I could put like a trigger with like both, or wait. I don't even have the other barrier. Was that another run? That might have been the previous run with the horizontal barrier. Hmm. Oh no. If you get, yeah, right. I mixed them up. I could have both barriers to make like a cross. If I could double cast, but I don't. No, these don't decrease recharge enough. Actually, the drills do. If I take these off, it's actually like very underwhelming. Each one only decreases it by a slight amount. It's a whole 2 seconds recharge time. This one really sucks. But it gave me lots of digging bolts, which could be useful. Double casts, yeah. Can't really see how that'd be useful though. Lightning bounce. Okay, I'm gonna die to this. Oh, that absolutely works. Good way to die though. So if I wanted to, I could just stick with the same loadout on this one, but you know. Actually slows it down. The cast time, yeah. Most of the cast delay, that's a problem here. I guess Luminous Drill would actually fix that. Maybe a little bit. Mana charge though. Cause I'm just fine with this. This is actually pretty good to get early. Need a better drill. Better than this. I mean, it's functional. If any of these ones are better than it. Which I don't think that one is. Still early. We're still early. This is a lot of random spells. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be good though. Oh yeah. Like maybe I'll find a use for one of those. Oh, goodbye gold. Still losing gold. I mean, I haven't really spent much either. I definitely feel like I want a better weapon for the next area. Well, do I? Like, these guys should die very quickly. Yeah, my damage output is actually great. It's just that, like, I only trigger that damage by hitting with a single spark bolt that I can shoot somewhat infrequently. But things are dying. Like, the plasma cutter is absolutely very powerful. I think I wave dashing. Alright. Apparently homing on plasma is like overpowered. I don't think I've tried that though. Being able to one-shot those guys, like, yep. This also feels like it's not quite a wand that would scale very well. Like the plasma cutter just kind of does damage, and like that's it. It's not like I can like increase the fire rate a ton, or well, I guess I could, but like it's also like putting myself at risk too, right? I guess I'd like to replace the plasma cutter more than try to improve it. That's a lot of mana. Here in plasma cutters. I'm glad the little pieces of gold still give you 10. It could be kind of mean if it only it like reduce the value. You know, you cut that in half, it only gives you half the gold that you would have. I guess this is the double casts are nice. The thing is, when I want to replace this wand, what does this have that is useful for me? Lightning Bolt, I guess, is okay. But it's also very volatile. Death's Cross, actually, I feel mixed about it because it's very powerful, but it has such a long delay. It's hard to actually hit enemies with it that are moving. Stationary enemies, this is very strong. Oh yeah, I guess the stats are better. On this one, at least, but do I want to keep this one if I find a better wand? What was that? Also, with the stronger hearts, I feel like it's much more worthwhile to try to explore a lot more. Yeah, if I can explore the entire area, find every heart I can, I'll have like 1,000 health by the end. That surprises me. Everything dies so quickly. It's like hard to understand how much damage it does. It's like if you had a bullet that did like 10 damage, then fighting enemies with like low health, you would one-shot all of them. It's like, okay, I can one-shot these weak enemies, but surely I'm not gonna one-shot the strong enemies too. But then you end up one-shotting the strong enemies too. Same weapon. Thank you for that. Once again, heavy spread. Would this help? Yeah, the energy orbs are like good for digging. I don't really like using them though. They're kind of just annoying. I'm sorry. This is just kind of the way I end up playing games sometimes. If I just don't like something, for whatever reason, I'll stay away from it, even if it is effective. And it would be for like weird reasons, like, oh yeah, the projectile is like slow and like kind of annoying. I don't know how to describe that though. Just kind of get a feeling sometimes. That's a lot of gold for that one too. Now this. There's always one. So, okay, the way these spells generate is that they have some amount of, like, points based on their tier. And these points get allocated into each of the stats. So there's always... You're not going to end up with all the stats being really good. Unless you just find a higher tier one. So this one is like, all the stats are good, but it just didn't have enough points to allocate into capacity. So it only has 2 slots. Which might be good if I could maybe use Luminous Drill on this wand. That would be like twice as much mana. Well, maybe the recharge and stuff is low enough for it to be like constant still. You know, sure. I'll probably find something better than that though. I love the single hits. An explosion. This one sucks. This is an open area. Also the Holy Mountain. I really enjoyed jumping right into those projectiles. Goodbye, gold. I wonder if there's ever like a single pixel of the gold piece left that I just don't see. Like that. Oh, it's actually too small to even count as gold anymore. Like I can't even pick it up. I guess that can happen. Sometimes I'll just miss the plasma cutter repeatedly. I guess homing is probably the best way I can improve this. Guarantee that all of the plasma hits. Quadruple cast. Probably not. Probably not interested. Oh, wow. That gold piece fell very quickly. You Mick. They like knocked me. I guess they like pulled me in. I don't know if they always do that. That is teleporting, dude. You just shot your friend in the face. Oh. Like in the back. I actually still have a lot of health left. It kind of looked like I had like. I mean, I did take a lot of damage from that. You know, a fun detail about this game that I only noticed recently. Those, like, wizard enemies, they're called masters, right? And it's like master of teleportation, master of this and that. And, they usually have, like, a bit more complicated mechanics than most enemies. Usually, it's some status effect they focus on. So for the teleportation guys, which I'm pretty sure that's what they're called, they'll hit with a bolt that inflicts this effect, where you teleport randomly every few seconds. And it's very dangerous, of course, because you might teleport randomly into a group of enemies. That was very scary. Like when they don't drop any gold at all. Do I care about that? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, that's not even the same pool of water. I'm basically one-shotting everything. Yeah, that's fun. Why are all my wands have crazy mana capacity? Like, oh, hey, do you want a wand with like 1,000 mana, but nothing else? Like literally no other redeeming qualities at all. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of chip damage. Oh, you are scary. Not really. Low, or like high drop off. Once again, 1,000 mana. Not useful. I should probably be going. I'm like at the top of the level. I should be going down. I have only 40 health left. Like one shotgunner can take out half of that. Digging wand, not really. It like pierces through. I mean, I have the Luminous Drill. It's like that's like functional enough. It's like not very good. But it works on every material, and I think that's more important. Because if there's like steel that you need to get through, or extremely dense rock, or the brickwork. Like if I really wanted to, I could escape the Holy Mountain. Actually, Plasma Cutter probably works very well on the guys. I don't know what to call them. The guys that show up when you anger the gods. That's a terrifying sound. That was a little scary. I really want to avoid. Oh hey, this puzzle. So like, what is the solution to this puzzle? Do you need to Oh, is it that like electricity will ignite the oil and then burn the wood supports? Is that the solution? Like if you find a way to conduct the, like if you put water in here maybe. Yeah, I guess that does work. I want to get that water back, but now it's actually quite dangerous. And I of course I could use the Luminous Drill, but now I know how to do that in the future. Huh. This modifier can carry a whole run, by the way. If you just have like rapid fire spark bolts with damage plus, like GG. As for this though, this already does 20 damage, so that's only a 50% increase. I guess for no harm, right? Just 50% more damage for free. I guess I would replace this because I want to use this for the Luminous Drill, but also this is like a very underwhelming wand. It would only be useful for the Luminous Drill, whereas these, I guess, a few double casts, like who cares about that either? Sure. Damage pluses. I need to replace one of them at least, right? I think I'm just gonna leave because I have like 2,000 gold. Oh, do I do this? Yep, no danger to me at all. I could actually go find the other hand way up there, right? If I want to get the spell. Let's just go. Grab the water too. Just kidding, it's ice. A little bit tired of putting myself in harm. Okay. What is this? Oh, right. Good stats too. Would I want this? I guess I'd just run out of uses and then it'd just do nothing. It does add cast delay. I hope it doesn't add cast delay if it doesn't cast. I guess this isn't really detrimental either. Maybe I'll get that. Recharge is nice. This is also a good wand. Shuffle. Thank you. Okay, I basically won. I think I've met all the... I just need a way to heal myself, basically. And I have Pheromone. So actually, if I really wanted to, I could clear out Hisi base, except for all the healers, and then it would basically stay as a permanent like healing stop, right? If I would choose to explore the rest of the world and I have no other way to heal myself, I could just return to Hisi base, which is a really annoying way to do that. You'd rather have some way to heal whenever you need to, really. I'm gonna buy some of these ones. Let's look at these first. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, with the plasma, everything is gonna die eventually. Don't care about that. I do care about this, absolutely. Which is actually, this is probably the most important spell here. And this is just kind of a discounted, so I might as well just replace my wand with this, yeah? I really hate this spell. Energy Orb with trigger, it's like the most annoying trigger spell because these are like really slow projectiles that have really high mana cost. So it kind of gets rid of the benefit of trigger spells. Because this lets you do a ton at a distance with low mana cost. That's pretty fast, right? This is like the exact opposite of that. Now this is scary to try to use this. I guess this already had... Huh. Actually, interestingly enough, since this had the recharge as an always cast, it costs less mana. So it basically had the same stats as this, but without the mana cost of this. So it actually, well, it's not a huge difference. And does this lights make any difference either? It actually does. It helps quite a bit. It lets me do another cast without using the recharge time. Unless maybe this actually did it better. Actually doesn't. That's kind of surprising. So these are kind of the same, essentially. But this has actually the same capacity too. Huh. This has better recharge, better mana stats. So I guess it's still better. Maybe that makes up for the extra 12 mana per... Actually, I could use this on this and stack them both up. But I feel like I'm just gonna run out of mana instantly. Yeah. And in this case, I still feel like... Yeah, the shoots faster. But the mana is still the limiting factor. These fish ate you. Plasma cutter. Also, hello. Welcome to the stream. Also, don't forget the damage plus. This is hopefully gonna make a difference. I don't know how much. Cause it's kind of hard to tell what does 20 damage. Is it like every individual particle, or is it like the whole beam? And I could buy this for the triple cast. That would be it. I guess you could do a lot with it. I have no multi-cast at all at the moment. Okay, I need to buy this though. Like, that's like guaranteed. And this, or which one was it? This one? What happens if I put the limiter on this? It's better. I think it has better mana. Like how much can I maintain this? Barely. And then this one. Yeah, absolutely an upgrade. I'll hold on to the Luministral still because these are useful. Minus cast delay and recharge time. But 10 mana drain, so that's not great. This doesn't really have anything useful. I'm not a fan of it. And of course, this one I need to pick up again. This one I think I'm fine with just leaving behind. Same with this one. I mean, the mana recharge is too low. 50, like, at this point in the game is like barely anything at all. The teleports, so useful. Like, you actually move like so many times faster with teleport bolt. It's crazy that this is just like a random, like a single spell is this good. I guess I could actually use something else. If I put this here, this is technically better. Would one of these be better for the Luminous Drill? Oh, that's interesting. It's not quite like maximum speed. I guess I'll keep this one. It's a bit weird that the two wands are the same. They have the same sprite. Okay, sorry, this is taking quite a while. I guess I'll recharge. I don't really have anything to recharge, other than like some bombs that I'm not even using. Anyway, time to like die in this next area. Oh, that's a healer immediately. Like, I'm already trying to kill the guys that might help me. I have the pheromones. I wish they could just like stay in a safe place and not just like run into fights. But also, like, the damage plots on the plasma cutter, does that really make a difference? Does it make a difference if you kill an enemy in like 1 second against like 0.8 seconds? No, the enemy is still basically dead instantly. And also be really careful with a deal, because that's going to stay in the way. Kind of weird that those enemies just kind of spawn in spontaneously. You know what, blow that up too. See, and maybe I should get a close. I mean, I guess this is a close range weapon, right? Luminous Drill does a lot of damage. So if I really want to, I could kill enemies with this if they get too close. Snipers are still scary. Okay, I might be able to kill this guy through the wall. Alright, this is shocking. Are these good? I haven't used these before. They're like explosive, right? That's kind of scary. Okay, I say this. I'd like to stay away from things that can harm myself. But I'm using plasma cutters, so that's not exactly always true. Are you covered in toxic sludge? Explosives feel more dangerous than plasma cutter, because the plasma cutter only deals damage in this tiny little line, whereas explosives are like a huge radius. And if I like accidentally hit a wall, then that's suddenly I have the teleports. That was so worth it. Spending a minute to get like... Actually, I guess that is a decent amount of gold. One of the nuggets is like worth a lot more than the rest. I might be able to keep those guys alive actually, if they just stay way out of the way. I just need to make sure to clear out the enemies before I... The oil kind of prevented me from moving back very quickly. I like that gold though. That's scary to just be sitting there. That's very intimidating. Ooh, okay. That's the last ingredient, isn't it? This is healing. It does a lot of damage, but it's a, I believe it's a percentage-based healing. So even if it heals way more than it damages you. And plus, this is a ton of charges. Like this could last well even without infinite spells. So I have technically everything I need. I have a way to dig. I have a way to heal myself, and I mean, do I have a strong weapon? Like the plasma cutter is functional, but I'm kind of scared of using it. It's not just the kind of weapon that is like super versatile and just kind of throw it wherever and it clears out the enemies, you know? That's a weapon that I'd like to have. I guess as long as they're like far away from me. I guess the healers aren't, well, I guess healing without the like I still need to find a way to hit myself with these. Okay, the shield came back up like right when I shot. I guess I shouldn't be too worried about close range encounters. I guess I'm more worried about accidentally hitting a wall and then possibly being right in my face. That's a bigger concern, because if you hit an enemy, it always goes towards the enemy, right? Just gave that guy a haircut. I guess I'm not worried about damage now, but also this doesn't count as a projectile, right? It counts as... I don't know what the damage type is. But this should work against enemies with, like, projectile resistance, right? That was a lot of projectiles all at once. It's kind of a precarious place to be fighting a bunch of guys. See, and it doesn't work well with enemies with any type of shielding at all. They're just gonna block that first hit, and the plasma beam will be facing towards me now. So those are actually quite risky, any enemy with a shield. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Actually, let's heal up. Here's the guy. Problem now is that they're gonna follow me into danger. Alright, full health. Which is quite high. Please don't get in the way of the plasma or the luminous drill. They're like, goodness, I'm just getting closer to danger. Polymorphine. First time seeing that today. Let's just take a different path. All the particle effects are... They feel very explosion-y. That's not an enemy. Oh, the snipers. They have friendly fire on. That's for sure. I mean, everything has friendly fire on. I guess not quite. Like, not all of your projectiles hurt yourself. But if they do, then it's like incredibly dangerous. cleared out a lot of space. I'd like to get that wand. That's a... very dangerous. I think someone picked up the wand, actually. Yikes. No healing. Imagine if you could cut the wand. Ooh. Okay, actually I like these effects. Oh man, I have to go all the way to the top. Sure, let's do that. We have the teleport bolt. You can move around pretty quickly. Not the right way. And I no longer have the plasma cutter. Or the luminous drill. I keep mixing those up. They're very similar, okay? They're both a green projectile that cuts things. Critical plus? I mean, I see no reason not to just apply it immediately. Glimmer... I mean, what is slowing me down? If it is actually cast delay, then Glimmer helps, right? It's just free minus cast. That shoots very fast. Or I could just make the plasma cutter blue instead. Actually, it doesn't make a difference. Or I could replace the lights. Why is the light doing so much? The light modifier, I mean, I know it's just because it's helping the wrapping. But like no other modifier works for some reason. Or if I'm just doing it wrong, I guess. But do I want this much speed? Oh, I'm gonna anger the gods. Do I have the recharge? I just want to check this. I don't. Well, I don't think I don't even think I'll be able to use all of these heals. But I want to experiment. How would I even hit myself with one of these? Heal the statues. Do I even have a way to heal myself? There's the reflecting barrier things, right? That might work. I could put it on a spark bolt. Also, this is probably too dangerous to hold on to. Just wanted the extra critical. So let's go to one of those. That's. Imagine if that triggered it in this. Okay, so one of these things, right? Yeah, if that was a crit. If I try to like. Oh, did that not do anything? That's surprising. Huh. Might actually be difficult to like hit myself with that. What is that? Worm pheromone. Chop it for an enemy. That's a little bit scary and kind of not very convenient to control. Really weird iterator. Look, it's a Railroad reference. I'm like terrified every time I shoot this thing. Like, you have to have, like, fast reactions that you can, make sure that you step out of the path of the beam. Let's get that back. I think I want to keep exploring. I have, like, so much health. And there's, like, plenty of healers still alive that I can use. Did you just heal me? Just because why not? What is this? Acid? See, one of those was aiming back at me. Aye. I'm about to fall into molten metal. This doesn't really look like it helped. Double cast, of course. I don't have any multicast at all. I don't like this spot. Oh wow, I really took 100 damage right there. All of those shots backed up at the same time. I'm actually kind of lucky there. I feel like I could have taken even more damage. You never know when you go into a new area, is there going to be like a huge swarm of enemies? There's still a few explosives sitting around. I think I would like to leave. Oh, hello. And this guy, that guy's kind of scary. He's got a shield. Oh, explosive hidden in the snow. I guess I haven't had that kind of experience yet. Because if you die to that, then you suddenly never gonna forget it. That poor healer. Just wanted to help. See, this is my problem. I haven't played the game enough to have those experiences where I die to something and I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna forget that ever again. Like if you die at the end of like a super long run, you will always avoid that, or you will always remember that situation and try to avoid it. Wow, all these wands suck. The only non-shuffle wand is this. Like, where did the stats go? It's just that low tier. This, I like this. This game looks like a better Terraria. Whoa, okay, slow down a bit. I realized that the stream has dropped 1,000 frames. How did I not notice that? No more shuffle though. Oh man, this is actually kind of a tough decision. Because this might mean that I get much better wands, right? This means that I take much less damage. There's this little trick that you can do. There's an enemy that reduces your max health temporarily. It's a debuff. So it reduces your max health, and then once the debuff runs out, it restores your health. And it just does that in a very simple way by when it hits you, it halves your health. And when the debuff ends, it doubles your health. So if you find a way to increase your max health when it's halved, then it will double the new health value. So you basically gain twice as much health as you would have, right? The problem is that some of these perks make it harder to get hit by projectiles, and it can be harder to get hit by the bullet that debuffs you. So I always end up like trying to do that little exploits to increase my health, but I have like several perks where it makes it harder for enemies to hit me. And I feel like if permanent shield does the same thing, then I might not be able to get that to work at all. If I understand, I mean, I don't quite understand. Maybe if an enemy is standing directly on top of you, it will hit you regardless of the shield. And if that's how it works, then I wouldn't mind taking this. I guess I'm probably gonna get the shield eventually. This means that I will, like, this doesn't stack. So this would make me get better wands immediately. This I can get eventually. I mean, I guess my damage wand doesn't really depend on the stats. Like, regardless of what the stats are, firing one shot is gonna one shot most enemies. I don't know why I said it like that. To integer overflow your health. Well, there's a limit to how far you can take it. Let me look at these ones, because if they weren't shuffle, would any of them be good? That is really good in mana charge speed. Not really, honestly. I'll take it. Now, I want to do little experiments. If I have a spark bolt with trigger and a this. That's interesting. It doesn't hit me at all. Which means I would need something like piercing or bloodlust. One of those spells that make your own spells deal damage to you. Because even if I take like 90 damage from this, it's gonna probably heal more than that. Because it gives you this, like, especially if I increase my max health a whole lot. If I took 100 damage, who cares if I then heal like 1,000 health? So these will be useful if I can find one of those self-damaging effects. But I guess I'll just have to hold on to them for now. Which is kind of annoying because it's one less wand slot that is actually useful. Anyway. The one with bounce? This one? Does that make them hit you? I think the problem is not getting the projectile to hit me, it's that it does not even target me at all. That is the main difference. It's gonna hit me immediately. You know what? We're just gonna do a little this and that. I'm still. Ooh, I kind of want to fight the dragon. Just for fun. I don't really think I benefit much from it, but I get some health increase, right? Ooh, you are resistant. You're a Luchi there. Is that how you can say it? I'm hesitant to say anything, any name in this game because I hope it's in pronunciation. It's nice to be able to kill those things quickly. Cause the like big spider guys, they're resistant to projectiles, but I think that the plasma cutter should count as a different damage type. Weird fungus. Oops, that's not the right one. Well, thank you. I think I want to take this just for that one spell. Why is this all on fire? And this one spell is like not even that good. It's like good, but it's like very volatile. Hard to control. All I know is that it's very effective against the against one boss. And that one boss is very important to kill in any run that goes longer than the final boss. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I tried to drill. I'll take that out of context. Guys. Oh, that was close. See, anytime I accidentally hit a wall, putting myself at risk. Concentrated mana. Regular teleport pool. Yeah, this weapon that I've been using the whole time, this is Plasma Cutter. This like green beam thing. It does a ton of damage. Like that's why I'm one-shotting everything. But it also hurts yourself. So if it like bounces off a wall and targeting towards me, I will take like a lot of damage from it. Oh, you're not dead. Alright, it does a lot of damage, but it needs to actually hit the enemy. So homing would be probably the strongest modifier I can get right now. I could get. Yeah, like polymorphing. Yes, more polymorphine, please. I'm actually running out of mana sometimes, so it doesn't even trigger the plasma cutter effect. Something I would also like to find is ambrosia, because it gives you invincibility. It's very hard to utilize because the effect wears off very quickly unless you're literally standing in a pool of it. Okay, see what happened just there? I just took like 40 damage from that. Youch. Oh, all that gold. No. The green. I actually took a lot of damage for that. Get out of here. I don't really have great perks. Like, I have no immunities. No, like, defensive abilities. I guess if I took the permanent shield, that would have helped a lot. So in terms of avoiding damage, I'm not in a great place. It's just that I can kill enemies very quickly. And usually that's all you need, actually. They almost took damage again. Don't mind the random plants. That thing grew on top of me. I'm gonna need to end the stream soon, by the way. This has gone on longer than I normally stream, but okay, so if you're a viewer here that is joining because of Noita and not because you're already familiar with the channel, I normally stream Rain World, which is a phenomenal game that you should go play if you don't know anything about it. But also, I've played Rain World like every week for the past year, consistently. So I've gotten kind of tired of that game. So usually when I'm streaming, it's like I feel pretty done after like 2 or 3 hours. But when it's a new game like Noita that I really enjoy, like something I get lost. Just playing for a very long time. Get out of here. Those guys might actually let me heal. They make you inflict self-damage. I could potentially use them to heal by inflicting this self-damage on myself. You guys. Rain World. Actually, I want to get this gold. Attract gold though has actually been very convenient. It's let me avoid a lot of fire and toxic sludge and ulcerative effects. Because usually like jumping into something dangerous to get gold is like the main way I take damage, but attract gold avoids that. But yeah, I pretty much only play Rain World, and occasionally I'll find some other game like Noita. Wow, you jumped right into that one. See, FX shielded enemies are the biggest problem right now. Like, unless I can place the positive shield for them to run into, the plasma cutter. Oh my goodness, see. Hey, yeah, come here. Get a little closer. Doesn't have any enemies to teleport in. Jizz. Oh yeah, Luminous still works. Pretty hard platform? It is. Well, actually it's pretty easy. You just need to learn how the world works. Breathing liquid. How is that useful? I think this would actually be good. With this, it's not like typical homing, but it's... I mean, okay, I gotta take it obviously, but I don't know if that's better or worse than like regular like homing or short range homing, or like I'm not sure which homing is the best for plasma cutter. But I need to remember how to get back here because I want to get that wand again. Ooh. Oh wow, it's satisfying to kill that enemy quickly because they usually are very tanky. I can't even dig through walls right now. Here we go. Of course, there's still fire. I wish fire went away eventually. But I think it's just permanent. Like fire is just a material that exists. The same as this like pool of water. Here's a pool of fire. Get used to it. So in terms of mana cost, this is a lot worse, but I think it's worth it for being able to utilize the full damage of the plasma cutter. Oh yeah, it actually rotated. So okay, it's still good, but maybe other homing would be good to keep the point of plasma focused on the enemy instead of just like aiming towards it. I'm gonna head back. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think she definitely need at least a decent computer for this game. I mean, my computer's not great, and it definitely does lag in some of the more chaotic areas, like the jungle. Usually it starts lagging around the jungle. Oh yeah, see that? Ow. My goodness. See, now I can hit the walls and it will accurately point towards enemies and actually hit them. I already checked this one, right? But now my health is not good. And I can't exactly utilize the healing bolts that I have. Quadruple spell. I kind of want to have that because I don't think I have any multicast at all. Here, let's grab this. Oh, there's a wand up there too. I kept my digging wand this time. Very little idea of what this game is about. That is the best place to be in. Oh. Well, that fixes that problem. No, not that way. So there's two ones I want to come back for. I keep taking the dead ends. This game is fascinating. It's so many different layers stacked on top of each other of magic systems and simulated like physics and like these like every pixel is simulated. That's what they say about the game. And I guess I don't need this many digging bolts. So I don't think speed up does anything on teleport bolts for some reason, but I might as well store the spell there because I do kind of like this one. And quadruple spell, yes. Burning trail, yeah, I don't need that. And I guess Bloodlust would actually be very powerful on Infestation because this is like a bunch of very weak projectiles, but if they all got plus like 30 damage, that'd be very powerful. I think the most fascinating thing about Noita is the fact that when you think you're done, there's actually like so much more. Like you might beat the game for the first time and then realize that you're not even like close to like finished with all the content. Or maybe it could be like about the game's lore, like there's a lot to the game's lore and to like secrets and stuff hidden around. There's so many secrets in this game. Okay, if I run out of mana, suddenly this weapon becomes very ineffective. It was here, right? It's that one. There we go. And now I have both of those back. And let's try to heal. I mean, okay, these do 30 damage. If I add 33 damage, that's 63 damage. That would like almost kill me. So that's a little bit scary. That the way that I would heal myself could potentially also kill me. But also, I'm hoping that it heals more than it damages. Okay, I'll try it. Do I want to try it? Okay, here's the compromise. Here's the Holy Mountain, right? Let me like carve a path straight down. So if I don't heal more, and I end up like almost killing myself, then I will have a quick and easy path all the way down to the bottom of the level, where I can then actually heal myself. Which actually, it seems like I've already done most of that. Yeah, actually, this is like a totally safe path. Okay. And if I do heal myself, then I can feel safe to explore the rest of the area. Okay. This is a little scary, so I might just die. If I had anything that reduced damage, there are some modifiers that do that. Piercing is actually a good example because it gives you self-damage, but it also reduces the damage that it deals. So it's like kind of the perfect modifier. Oops, hit the mic. I don't think I have anything that does that though. If I had like a divide by, that would also work. So let me, okay. I might die. And if I do, I will just end the stream. Actually, on the stream, it gets the next Holy Mountain anyway. So Bloodlust on Sparkle will trigger Deadly Heal. This will deal 30 damage. That won't kill me. It shouldn't. I gained health. That does so much damage, but it's an overall heal. That's not scary at all. Oh, come on. I think there's a little bit of randomness, but there we go. Full health. Only had to risk the whole run. And that only I still have like over 100 charges left, so I'm not worried. I could heal like a few thousand more health. Whoops, I did not want to do that. Well, we're not returning to that holy mountain, which actually means that if I find more wands, I can't even take them with me because I want to keep all of these. That's annoying. About time that I messed that up because I've teleported so much. Really? This is, well, what is this? What is this? Plasma beam is instantaneous, so it doesn't last. Like, this shows up in a 6 rounder while continuously firing that plasma beam, and this is just a one-time thing. Am I understanding that correctly? In which case, this is actually a downgrade for this build. But it would be safer because they wouldn't be lingering around, potentially harming me. In terms of stats, it's actually a direct upgrade. Oh man, I was like, oh, I don't need to take this, but now I feel like I need to take this. It's just better. But none of these ones I want to replace. Because I would lose the healing with this, I would lose the mining with this. I guess I have a luminous drill still. So if I found the right wand, this is still enough to dig, right? I don't need to. And I really want to keep... I guess, okay, I could leave the wand behind and just dig here later. Just dig up here. In which case I would replace the healing. I mean, all of this for just a small upgrade to my DPS wand. Is that worth it? Maybe I can get a worm to dig through the Holy Mountain. I guess, is it a huge deal if I anger the gods? I guess I can deal with that, right? Plasma Cutter is quite effective against them. So I can just dig through the Holy Mountain and just bring this through. I'll probably do that. Yeah. Let's drop this off down the bottom of this area. This is a new area. Didn't exactly follow the path. All of the gold is gone. Actually, I don't know where the, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Drop this, and let's head back up. I still want to fight the dragons, and... You know what, let's fight the dragon, and then leave, and that will be the end. The dragon is on the far opposite side of the level, over here. Yeah, nice and teleportable it is. You can move so much faster. Okay, somewhere. Ooh. You're actually in the perfect spot. You want one of these enemies to be here. Okay. I don't have Ambrosia though. I guess I could still benefit from it. Ambrosia just makes it a bit safer. You can push it way further with Ambrosia. Man, do I want to dig it like all the way around that guy? Or do I just want to like... Okay, now I have to dodge him. I'm not quite ready. I can't kill him. Broken one, that's funny. This is a physics object. I would like to have a safe place to leave. I guess I could kick this. By the way, you are so strong. Like, look at how much you can move. It's just by kicking it. Okay. That was slightly scary, actually. Don't they drop 2 health upgrades? Like a health upgrade and a full heal? Or is this the only one? Yeah, not scary. I barely took any damage at all. Blade Orbit, that's a fun idea. Interesting wand. I think I'm fine with the other one that I had. Because that also had very good stats. It has longer recharge time and a lower capacity. Yeah, melts. I'm confident in the plasma cutter. This is I don't think I want that. Plasma beam orbit is even more plasma. Let's bring the mage up here. Hey, dude. Ow. Well, you know what? If you just want to do this right away. Yeah, I think that's as far as I'm taking it. I don't know if if it gets cut in half and then that extra damage kills me. So it was at I forget what the max health was, like around 300. There we go, over 1,000 just from that. Do I want to use this? This feels like a good way to make it 10 times more dangerous. Anyway. Why is everything dead? I feel like the more time you spend in an area, the more likely every enemy has already killed each other. I want to find the... Stop getting my way, please. I want to find that. I mean, does it really matter which one I entered from? It was this one, yeah. So here's the wand that I want to keep. It has much higher capacity and better stats overall. I guess as long as I find a way to dig back up here, it doesn't really matter, yeah? So here's what we'll do. I'll go in. Heal up, because why not? So now actually these deadly heals are much more effective. They're like several times more effective. Any of these good? You know, actually I might just find a wand that's better. So I'll look at these first. This one kind of slow. This one kind of low recharge. This one also okay. So they're like mediocre. These I'm not a fan of. I have a lot of money. Ooh. I do like this. So I want to anger the gods. And this should just melt him instantly. Okay, not quite. He's keeping his distance. But it's doing tons of damage, so yeah, we're totally chilling. Dude, how much health you got? How does one thing even produce so much bone dust? It's like several times the volume of their own body. So now that the gods are angered, it doesn't really matter what I do. I can just dig up. This will take a while though. Do I happen to have a wand with better recharge? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll be here. I guess hold up. Plasma beam orbit. I don't want to risk. Almost as much salt as the league player. Well, it's not salt, but yeah, sure. Oh, let's not dig into that. You know, these are in the shape of an eye, you know. That might be significant. If I had a single plus mana, this would be 10 times faster. Because these only use 10 mana. That would, like, totally fix the mana issue with this. Here we are. We're almost there. And where am I? I think I'm further to the left. Oh my gosh. You have to be this annoying. You are bad. A lot of wands over here. Breathing gaze? Not really great. I know there's uses for it. But I'm not interested. The wand should be right over here. So, oh, I should have left the wand behind. Okay, hold on. It's up here. These like plants that grow in, it's a very cool effect, but it's very annoying to actually deal with. Like the terrain around you just changes randomly. It's like, oh, that's in the way now. I guess actually if I wanted to go down, I could just enter the portal. That explosion got some toxic sludge up here. Let me get review. And all of the gold that you dropped. Finally, took our all. These healing bolts, they can also be used for healing, but I think that the deadly heal is like significantly more effective. Let me test out this plasma beam. Oh, it's like, whoa. It's got range. How does its damage compare? It's... I mean, it's a lot more dangerous because the extra range means that it's more likely to hit me. So I'm actually not going to use that. And then this is, I'm actually using this for its stats, so switch all of this over, and it should be the same wand, just a bit faster, which is actually kind of scary. Oh yeah, it's scary already. It's actually casting 2 of them instantly. Maybe I should get rid of this then. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Sure, I'll keep it like that. And then I guess I just replace this one. Yeah. Kind of surprisingly enough. There we go. That is... I guess I could replace... Well, no, there's no reason to. Do I have everything that I want? So we have teleports. I have the drill. We have this weapon, which is a bit better now. I really like the sprite for this wand too. Looks very aerodynamic, as if that's relevant. And I think this is a good place to end. Oh hey, welcome to the stream. Sorry, so I'm gonna get very focused on the game and I don't even reach out at all. But yeah, this is gonna be end. This is gonna end. I've actually gone on for like almost an hour longer than I'm supposed to. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but that means that I actually enjoy the game. Noita's very good. Go play it and try to figure out how it works. I think it's worth it. Even if it's very complicated at first, I mean, this is actually very simple. This wand right here. Like, these two reduce the cast delay and recharge time when I cast the Spark Bolt. And the Spark Bolt, when it hits something, it triggers a Plasma Cutter with all of these modifiers. And this is kind of the only complicated part because the Lights modifier doesn't have anything to modify, so it wraps around and it modifies... Well, actually, I don't know. I guess it just modifies everything. Because it casts this, and then it casts this, which is actually just... I mean, you can check up here. See Lights with everything afterwards, so it alternates between the whole sequence and then the sequence with Lights afterwards. But it means that it gets around the recharge time, so it shoots a bit faster. But even then, I'm kind of just being carried by the strength of Plasma Cutter, and also because my curiosity is going to kill me. That is what it looks like with a Orbit Theater. But that looks wonderful. It's also like 4 times more deadly. If I get anywhere near that, it is almost certain damage dealt to me. Although I kind of like it. Let me test this on a few enemies before I go. Oh man, that's brutal. And actually, regular homing would be a lot better because the rotate towards basically just make sure that the main beam is pointing towards the enemy. Regular homing would make sure that the entire projectile would stay on top of an enemy and all of the beams would be hitting. I can't just get out of that yeah, I might end up hurting myself. Although I have so much health now, a little bit of plasma damage probably wouldn't be a huge deal. But anyway, I think I'll end it here. We had a good run. Oh, I haven't even died yet. Imagine dying on stream. It couldn't be me. Thanks everyone for watching. See ya.